Hey, what is going on, guys? So I'll be taking a look at this tempered glass shield from Urban Armagear. This is for the iPhone 6 and 6S, but they also make it for a bunch of different devices, and this is a relatively new release from Urban Armagear. They've included kind of plastic screen protectors with their cases in the past, but this is a glass screen protector, and so I'm pretty sure this is the first time Urban Armagear has made a glass screen protector before. If you aren't familiar with Urban Armagear, they're definitely very well known for their cases. They have a bunch of different kind of cases, but anyway, this is just the packaging that the glass shield comes in. There's nothing too fancy here. We just have a nice little kind of door you can open up here, and it shows again the cases that I showed you earlier, and then inside of here we have a little pull out. It of course contains installation instructions as well as some things for cleaning your screen and all of that. And if we open this, we do have the actual glass screen protector itself. I guess we could use this thing that says open. That's a very intelligent idea. Let's pull the little thing that says open, and then we have that. So that was dumb on my part, but yes, very nice presentation as you can see here. We do have the screen protector itself, which is very nice. And then, yeah, so the presentation is very, very good. You won't have any problems with the glass screen protector getting broken upon shipping or anything like that. Inside the packaging, we do just have a little cleaning cloth here, as well as some dust removal stickers. And then we have some installation instructions, which shouldn't really be necessary just because it's kind of like a glass screen protector. Most people know how to install them, but if you don't, I guess you can go ahead and read these. The last thing here is the actual shield itself. As you can see, one thing that is kind of unique to this screen protector that I haven't seen other ones before is it says Urban Armagear on the top. Obviously, other screen protectors wouldn't say Urban Armagear on the top, but I've never seen a screen protector that actually has a logo built into the screen protector. Most of them are just kind of clear because they're trying to kind of hide the fact that they're actually on your phone, but that is not the approach Urban Armagear is going with here, and so that may or may not be a good thing. We will go ahead and see how it looks when it is installed on the phone. I've kind of had a problem with the screen protector even before I opened it and all of that, and that is just because of the price. If you've kind of been looking for a glass screen protector for a while, you know that they're kind of around $6–7 for a very good glass screen protector. Like what is arguably like the best screen protector on Amazon or something like that wouldn't be more than like $10, and this screen protector right here is $40. That just seems ridiculous in my opinion. Maybe the price will go down, I don't know, but $40 for a screen protector that you can easily get for $7 just seems a little ridiculous in my opinion. I haven't actually used a screen protector yet, so we'll go ahead and see if it is worth that $40, but in my opinion, I honestly can't see this being that much better than a $7 screen protector, and it costs $40, which is just ridiculous. And we can go ahead and kind of see some of the features that they mentioned on the back of the screen protector. If you kind of look here, it does say it is anti-fingerprint, blue light protection, it is 3D touch compatible, it is high strength glass, and it's ultra thin. It's basically what every other screen protector argues, and you can get those screen protectors for like $7. So we'll go ahead and install this on the phone and see if it is worth the $40, but I really can't find myself wanting to spend $40 on a screen protector when I can easily get one for $7. So we'll go ahead and install this screen protector onto my phone. I do have a glass screen protector already installed, so you can see this screen protector doesn't have any logos or anything like that on it because it's just a regular glass screen protector. If we look on the top here, you can see that it's a very subtle design. It's just kind of clear glass, and it's trying to hide the fact that it's actually on your phone. It's just a little piece of glass that's going on your phone, but that is not the approach Urban Armagear is taking with their screen protector here. Especially if you have a white iPhone, this Urban Armagear logo will be very obvious on the actual screen here. We'll go ahead and take off my previous glass screen protector here. Let's hope this new glass screen protector is good because A, it's 4 times the cost of this one, and B, I'm taking off this one to install the new one. So we'll go ahead and take this one off here. There's a glass screen protector, no longer useful. And then we'll go ahead and install this Urban Armagear one here. So to go ahead and install it, just like every other glass screen protector, we will go ahead and open up the little package that contains all the cleaning supplies, because you will of course want to clean your phone screen before you install a glass screen protector. That's to eliminate dust and things like that getting in between the phone screen and the screen protector. So earlier I believe I mentioned that we had some kind of cleaning wipes in the cleaning package, and that is not the case here. We do just have a little microfiber cloth and then some repositioning film and then the dust removal film. It is kind of annoying that we don't see like a wet wipe and then a dry wipe, because that is how basically every other screen protector comes, and the fact that this one costs 4 times as much means I don't know, I feel like they should at least include things to allow you to clean your phone. So we do have this microfiber cloth here that will be sufficient because I just took a screen protector off of my phone. So we will go ahead and kind of clean this, and yeah, you may want to use some water, or maybe you have like some cleaning solution for your phone screen or something like that. I personally wouldn't just use this, but I did take a glass screen protector off of my phone, so it should be relatively clean. Main thing you want to avoid is dust, and I find that these kind of cloths almost attract dust to your phone. That's why a kind of a lint-free wet wipe or something like that is good, but unfortunately we do not have one included with this kit here. So we will go ahead and use the dust removal film to try and get the remaining dust specks off of here. So you can see that there are a few on here. It's nice that the dust removal film is very large, so we can cover a large area of the phone at one time rather than having a tiny strip to get like the individual specs or things like that. So we will go ahead and kind of stick it a few times, theoretically get all the dust up, and then we will put the screen protector on the phone. So let's just go ahead and do that. There's a few dusts here. It's annoying because every time you kind of let the phone sit for a second, new dust settles on it, which is kind of problematic, but theoretically that is all we need to do. Now we will go ahead and try to install the screen protector. I'll set the dust removal sticker aside here, and we will go ahead and grab the screen protector here. So I'm guessing the UAG logo will go up like this because that's how that should work. And then it says this is the adhesive side, as you can see. So we do have a little thing here that says this is the adhesive side. So you do have a nice indicator of that. So we will go ahead and try to install the screen protector here. I hope there is no dust on the screen here. So we will kind of set this. I will just kind of take this off. I think theoretically you're supposed to like align it and stuff first, but I'll just go ahead and try to take this little piece off here, and we will try to align it like this. And it's not bad. I'm going to adjust it in a second here, but as you can see the home button isn't perfectly aligned. So we'll go ahead and take off the screen protector here and then put it back on, just because I want the home button to be aligned. You can take it off without really any problems the first few minutes that you have it installed, so we will go ahead and do that now. There we go. That's much better installation here, as you can see around the home button. It is perfectly centered, and on the top around here is also pretty good. You do see the Urban Army Gear logo again. It's still kind of bothering me. I'm really not sure why they included that logo, but we will go ahead and get the bubble out here, so you can see that there's a pretty large bubble right here, which we can of course take care of with our cleaning cloth according to the instruction manual. Most screen protector companies kind of include a piece of cardboard or a piece of rubber or something like that for getting up bubbles, but Urban Army Gear really skimped on like the installation supplies, which is just really weird considering the cost of the screen protector. So we do have much less installation supplies than just about any other screen protector you can get, and so it's kind of annoying. I mean, I'll go ahead and get like a actual card here. You can see I have some previous Urban Army Gear kits that include like the same thing, and you're not even paying for a screen protector. Like this little kit here came with a case and includes just as many installation supplies. But anyway, we will go ahead and grab like an actual card here. Then we can go ahead and kind of push out these bubbles using this little card. So it would be nice if there was a card like this included with a screen protector, but there is not, and simply using a card like this, and I already have almost all the bubbles out. So it's pretty difficult to do with just the microfiber cloth that they told you to use, but once you use an actual card for getting the bubbles out, it's not hard to get the bubbles out. And theoretically the screen protector is installed and bubble free now. So now we'll go ahead and kind of use the screen protector for a bit, and then I'll give you my feedback on it. I wouldn't want to kind of tell you how it works when I haven't even used it yet, so we'll go ahead and use this for a few days, and then I'll get back to you. Alright, so after using the screen protector for a bit, I do unfortunately have to say that it's really not much better than a $7 screen protector. There are some things that are even worse about it than a $7 screen protector, and so for that reason I would honestly just recommend getting like a $7 screen protector. One thing that I think is worse about this is that the Urban Army Gear logo in the corner. I've mentioned this several times throughout the video now, and while I do love Urban Army Gear as a company, and I'm very proud to have their logo on my case, I really wish this was just kind of clear all around. Like I said, just about every other screen protector manufacturer does not include a very obvious logo on their case. This wouldn't be as bad if you had a black-faced iPhone, so if you had the space gray version of the iPhone, then you wouldn't notice this, but if you have the rose gold, gold, or silver iPhone 6s, you will of course notice this obvious Urban Army Gear logo on the front here because the face of your phone is white. That is probably my main problem with it. The other thing here is that this piece here, as you can see, the screen protector kind of goes like this, and that means this piece here is less protected. So this honestly offers like less protection than most screen protectors, just because most screen protectors, like you saw at the beginning of the video, my old screen protector has perfect cutouts for all these things here, which makes lining it up harder, but it also means it kind of protects your phone more. It's not a big deal that this little piece here is uncovered, because it's very unlikely that something is just going to impact that part of your phone, but it would just kind of be nice to see a little extra protection. Just about everything else about the screen protector is exactly the same as every other glass screen protector I've used, with the exception of 3D or Force Touch being actually quite a bit better than most screen protectors I've used. So while most glass screen protectors I have used do work with Force Touch, I found that this screen protector was a lot more like the actual iPhone 6s's screen. So if we go ahead and unlock our phone here and we do use Force Touch here, you can just push on this, and then it of course works very well. But I found that, like I said, I found it's a lot like the iPhone 6s's screen. With other screen protectors I've used, you kind of had to like push a little bit harder than you should normally for it to actually register, but with this it's just like the iPhone 6s's screen, which is very, very nice. Another thing about the screen protector that has made me kind of enjoy using it over some of the competition here is actually just how thin it is. It did talk about being thin on the box, but so does every other screen protector, but this one actually is thin. You definitely notice this when you're kind of using the home button and things like that. I mean, I've had a glass screen protector on my phone for like 3-4 years now, and I've definitely been kind of used to just this being a little bit higher, so it does feel like the home button is kind of cut out and you're kind of just pushing down in between two pieces of glass. But with this one, it actually is not much thicker than the phone screen. I don't know the actual thickness or anything like that, but when you do push it, it just does feel a lot more like the phone screen, which is very nice to see on a screen protector here. I don't know if you can just see how thin this is. I'm kind of doubting it, but you can see that it is honestly really thin in comparison to a lot of glass screen protectors I've used. So 4 times the price for thinness, I don't know about that, but I still think it is nice that it is a lot thinner than some of the competition. So yeah, do I think this is worth $40? Absolutely not. I love Urban Army Gear as a company. I love their cases. I love what they've done with all their products, but honestly, just this is too overpriced in my opinion for what it offers. It really is just like any other screen protector you can buy, except for this Urban Army Gear logo here, which quite frankly just doesn't look very good in my opinion. I will continue using the screen protector just because I already have an Urban Army Gear logo on the back of my phone here, so it doesn't look bad if you pair it with a Urban Army Gear case, but if you don't have an Urban Army Gear case, you're really not wanting this distraction. Like, you're looking at the face of your phone and you just see this Urban Army Gear logo in the corner up here, and it's just really not necessary. I wish that they just kind of included a clear screen protector. I guess they're kind of advertising that they made the screen protector, but I don't know why I'd be advertising it when it costs $40 for a screen protector that's almost exactly the same as a $7 one. So overall, I really don't think this is worth the $40. It does work a little bit better than some screen protectors I've used, but it's also 4 or 5 times the price of those. So honestly, it's up to you, but I personally would not recommend the screen protector. I do love Urban Army Gear and I will continue using their cases, but the screen protector in my opinion is just not worth the money. That being said, if it were to drop in price and you don't mind this Urban Army Gear logo up here, then I would say go for it. But anyway, this has been Jordan for Jolt Reviews, and this has been my review of the tempered glass shield from Urban Army Gear. If you guys would like to purchase this product, of course the link will be in the description, as it always is. If you guys enjoyed this video, then a like rating is always appreciated, and if you find it helpful, you could leave a comment. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, then a like rating is always appreciated, and if you'd like to see more videos similar to this one, then feel free to subscribe. This has been Jordan for Jolt Reviews. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next review.